Hello and welcome to this video introducing TabStein. TabStein is a new utility that provides a seamless integration between Tableau Prep Builder and Einstein Discovery's predictive capabilities. So let's dive right in and see how we can use this tool. Now we'll start with Tableau Prep Builder, and as you can see, I have been working on a flow here in Prep Builder. I'm bringing in my data sources, my data sets. I am cleaning them up, joining, transforming, so on and so forth. And most importantly, this last step here, that's called Add Prediction Fields. You'll notice that I'm making one change. I'm adding a calculated field called EA Days to Ship Prediction, and I am pre-populating that field with 0.0. This field will act as a placeholder so that when Einstein makes predictions, they will ultimately end up in this column here. So once I get to this point in my flow, I am ready to use TabStein. So the first thing we're going to do is select our directory. So I'm going to use the directory that we have here. Now we can optionally run some dependency checks. I'm going to skip that for the purpose of this video. Here we can see we have some configuration options for TabPy, which is the integration server for Tableau Prep. We're going to just use the defaults. Now at this point, you'll have to provide some information that is going to come from Salesforce. So as part of the process of getting set up to run this integration within Salesforce, you'll need to create a connected app. And at the end of creating that connected app, you will be provided with this consumer key and the consumer secret. That's where those values come from. The username and password are the credentials I use to log into Salesforce. And once I have that entered, I log in, and TabStein will pull down all of the predictive models available from Einstein. So on this screen, you're able to add one or multiple models to the configuration. We'll just be adding one. So let's add this top model here. And when we get into the configuration screen, you'll see the first field that we need to confirm is the output column name. Now back in my flow, I have EA Days to Ship Prediction as my output column. So I'm going to make sure that the names match up here, EA Days to Ship Prediction. And additionally, if necessary, I can provide a mapping between the parameter in Einstein and the column of data in Tableau. So my Einstein model, you can see, accepts 6 parameters. What I need to do is tell it where to find the values for each of these parameters within my data set here. So for this specific example, the suggested names all work just fine. So I'm going to click Done. We'll click Next. I'm going to set this up to make 5 concurrent requests just to speed the process up a bit. I believe 5 is the default maximum allowed by Salesforce. I hit Next. And as long as everything looks good here, which it does, I am done. Now, what TabStein did, if I flip over to my folder here, the folder that I selected, you'll see that it wrote 2 files. The most important file is this prep.py, but it also provides this configuration file that you can optionally use. Now, if you want to test this locally, you are provided a command right here, so we'll copy that. So you would navigate into that folder and execute that command. And that will start up our TabPy server, and we can come back to Tableau Prep Builder. So in order to connect to Einstein, I'm going to add a script step. I choose Tableau Python TabPy server. I'm going to click the connect button. Since I'm running this locally, I'll put put in the information. We specified 9004, which is the default port during our TabStein setup. Hit sign in. I'm going to click the Browse button. And I'm going to choose the prep.py file that TabStein created for me. So let's accept that. And then the function name is always just going to be Einstein. And when I hit enter here, what you'll see if I come back over to my terminal is in just a moment here, we'll get a message that we are starting to send requests to Einstein. So there we go. So we're starting the Einstein request service. You can see it's using the configuration that we provided during our setup here. And we'll give this just a moment or two to finish up, and then we'll take a look at the results. Okay, so now we can see that in our EA days to ship prediction column, we actually have values. These are the predicted days to ship values that came back from Einstein for each of the 16,301 rows that we sent over. From here, I can use any of the additional functionality of Tableau Prep. I can continue cleaning my data, I can aggregate it, I can also output this to Tableau Server to use as a data source, so that anyone that connects to this data source and builds visualizations will actually be able to leverage the prediction values that I'm generating here. By pushing this up to Tableau Server, if I have data management, I can also schedule this to run in an automated fashion. So I could schedule it to update these predictions nightly, so that when I come in the morning, I have fresh, up-to-date data and predictions. And this is how we can integrate the predictions from Einstein Discovery with Tableau Prep Builder. Thank you very much.